YouTubers, Mike Martin's here. Mike Martin's channel. Thanks for joining me, guys, for another great Canadian housing crisis and what is happening across Canada. 5-6 years ago, it was a Vancouver thing, and then it spread to Toronto. I wonder what the foreign buyers tax did in Vancouver. A lot of people left and went to the East Coast, and the other people went down to Seattle. And now Montreal's on fire right now with bidding wars, and Calgary looks good now for investors. So let's take a look at what's happening in Canada. Canadian borrowing rates are up 32% from all-time lows hit 2 years ago. What does that mean? People are borrowing more, and 32% isn't a number to frown on. It's actually a big deal. Holy smokes. It should be frowned on, sorry. Canadians still have access to cheap credit, but it's disappearing fast. Bank of Canada, BOC numbers show the cost of borrowing is rapidly increasing as of the last week. We're not talking about last month or the last quarter. Holy smokes. They got this down to the hour now. Over the past 2 years, a typical household loan has seen servicing costs rise by nearly a third. Effective borrowing rates. The effective borrowing rate is the... Let's continue here. We already know, we've been covering this on my channel like we've been all over this like crazy. So, Canada's HELOC debt is growing just as fast as last year, even with higher rates. So people are paying more to borrow money. What are they doing? They're consuming. They need to eat, pay for gas, keep up the appearance. They need to keep up that appearance of, oh, the neighbor's got this. We got to compete. Canadians withdrawing home equity won't stop. Office of the Superintendent of Financial Institution, OSFI, filings show the balance of loans secured by residential real estate hit a new record high in September. Despite fast rising interest rates, borrowing for HELOCs haven't slowed down one bit. Loans secured by real estate loans secured by homes. What's going on here, people? That's from yesterday. Is it today? It's yesterday, 2 days ago. Vancouver condo prices see lowest price growth since 2015. Inventory rises 105%. Guys, this is not good. You got lowest price growth happening right now, where price isn't growing as much and inventory is going up. I covered this on Trends in the Housing Market, but Vancouver condo price growth is coming down. Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver, RBGV, numbers show the price of growth continued deceleration in October. A huge drop in sales and larger rise in inventory is relieving a lot of pressure on prices to move higher. Greater Vancouver condo prices are up 5% greater in Greater Vancouver. Toronto condo price printing new all-time high. Inventory drops. So prices are going up, but it's an all-time high since when? Toronto's detached real estate prices are down a tenth from the peak, but condos are still moving higher. Toronto Real Estate Board TREB numbers show that condo prices reached a new all-time high in October. The high was the result of more sales, less inventory. Despite the tighter market, price gains continue to decelerate. But what's going on, people, is people are moving stuff off the market, left, right, and center, and holding, and renting. Because rental units are making our big bang right now in Toronto with all the rental laws being moved around and Rental Agreement Act laws by Doug Ford and making it harder on tenants. Renters. So, yeah, tenants, renters, people renting. Renters are taking are in huge trouble, paying $1,700 for a one-bedroom in Toronto. That is nuts. Up to $2,400. Canadian real estate prices are up over 44% over the past 5 years. Canadian real estate prices are up 44%. Canadian real estate prices are slowing in growth, but the wild run over the past few years. Canadian Real Estate Association, CREA, numbers show price growth made a huge deceleration in October. Price growth is now closer to target to inflation over the past 5 years. They've increased by over 44%. Only 2 Canadian real estate markets are seeing improvements in demand. Let's go into this. I actually went through this the other day. You could see me there. So let's take a look at this. So here you have sales to new listings ratio. So there it is. Windsor, lots of selling in Windsor. London, Ottawa, Montreal. They're all on fire right now here. It's these cities. Quebec City, Toronto, Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, below the benchmark here of Canada as a whole. And then you go down here, and then this shows you right here, the change. Montreal, Ottawa, Quebec is still hanging in there quite a bit. Windsor is like hanging in there, so is London. And then Murder Peg and all the way down right here. Big troubles in these cities right here. All the way from Toronto down to Vancouver is looking at this new sales to listings ratio change in October 2018. So Better Dwelling is doing a really good job here covering Canada. I love reading Better Dwelling articles. I'm like a puppy. Like someone said in the article, you're like a dog. When you see a Better Dwelling article, the owner shakes his keys and I go running like a little doggy. But anyways, yeah, if you don't buy now, you'll never own. Now, a real estate agent that make videos, real estate agents that made videos over the last, I don't know, year or so, or 2 years or so, are deleting their videos. Why? What are you deleting videos for? They're such informative videos. Don't delete videos. You know, you have to admit when you're wrong. I admit when I was wrong, you know. I was dead wrong about oil. I thought oil was going to keep going up. I thought it was going to rally because of the tensions in the Middle East, but I was wrong. But oil dropped to, like, again, huge lows in the last week. What did I do? I didn't panic and sell. I bought more! And believe what you want in the media. Believe what you want in what the markets are telling you. It's all a long haul of a ride when it comes to these cycles. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you're in Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, let us know what's going on in the comments below. I'd like to know. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.